Hi, it's Heather. This might be full on wobbly. Warning ahead of time. I don't know where my stuff to stabilize it is because I started packing. Um, so, everyone on my apartment complex that I love, except for one, is gone, and he's probably soon to be gone. So, it's just going to be me, and I'm miserable, so I'm packing. And so whatever I had is gone. Now you might notice I also chopped off all of my hair, like all of it, and dyed it random colors. It's supposed to be opal. I feel like it meets that, but a lot of people keep telling me that I look like a unicorn or whatever. And if I look like a unicorn, I'm really happy about that. So I'm okay. So I'm a little tipsy, so if I sound like I'm slurring my words, I probably am. But here's the thing. My neighbors I share this wall with, I don't know if they're on drugs or selling drugs, but they sure attract people that are on them. And it's miserable. This right here is what we call a mini fridge. I have that because I would rather reduce the amount of delicious food that I have than have one of these types of people come in and fix it. I am packing to move. I have nowhere to go yet. What I feel like is going to happen is I'm going to end up eventually packing everything, then put it in storage, and then show up at my friend Bryce's house and go, "You don't have a roommate, I hope you don't mind," because I can't. Let me tell you a story about the other day. Not last night, but the night before. It was like 5 a.m. It wasn't quite 5 a.m., but it was so close to it, it might as well have been 5 a.m. And I hear just screaming between a man and a woman, just screaming out here. She was more loud than he was. And I mean, like, let's face it, obvious. That's kind of how it goes. But so I waited as long as I could until the point where I was laying on my couch with my TV up as loud as I could stand it. And I was like, I'm going to start scraping my face off. I'm just going to start just shredding my entire body. I'm so tired if they do not leave. So I got off my bed, went outside, and I yelled out there for them to shut the fuck up. I was like, it's 5 a.m., shut the fuck up. But imagine that yelling. And she yelled back at me, "Fuck you, bitch," to which I naturally responded, "No, fuck you, go home, you piece of trash." Now she didn't respond, but I was fully waiting with a knife behind my back for her to come at me, bro. She didn't. She kept walking, and I haven't seen her since, and nothing's happened to my property, but I might end up dying because I am not going to call 911 when somebody's fighting. I'm going to intervene. It's just how I am. I've done it many a time. It's never worked for me. But to anyone that knows me, what works for me, I'm not going to do that. Are you kidding right now? I'm not going to be like a good, logical, like fantastic person. My brain is logical. The rest of me isn't. I'm going to look at a situation and go, this is illogical. And the rest of me is going to respond, yeah, but it's fun as fuck. Or this is so messed up. And I'm sure it's doing. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, I literally don't know where my stabilizers are, but I wanted to show off my hair. I'm super pumped about it. My life has had a lot of weird drama, and I can't talk about any of it because if I want to keep friends or my job, I should keep my mouth shut. So there's that. Oh, but I got this window pierce. She is dirty and she needs groomed like whoa. So that's gonna happen soonish, I hope. My mom's, I think it's her, how old am I? I think it's her 60th birthday coming up. I know the day and I know the year, but I can't math. But my mom's birthday's coming up. I'm so super pumped because I love her and she wants me to take her to get a haircut. I'm going to take her where I got my haircut. So if you hate it, don't comment with that because I actually like it. And my hairstylist is a magician. She is also the one that gave my mom her last haircut. So I'm super excited to take her to get her haircut again. But I love my mom. I love my mom more than most things in the world. Or most people. Definitely, I can't imagine any human that I love more than my mom. There's some people that are close. Like, if my mom's here, then here is Dan and Bryce. Like, it's like, like they would touch. If it was Tetris, then, like, they would come, like, Bryce would come down and be like here, and then Dan would come down and be here, and they'd connect, and then my mom would come down and be like, connect. They're amazing. All three of them are amazing people. My mom is very special, and I'm grateful that I have her, so I'm super pumped for her birthday. I'm also trying to move, and I want my mom there when I go to the bank to get approved, because I just don't trust anyone. After the many times I tried to buy a car from an actual, like, dealership, they've tried really hard to fuck me. And I wouldn't have fallen for it, but they had more respect for me when my mom was there. Because I don't have the best bullshit detector like my mom does. My mom can smell bullshit from like a mile away, but I'm like, oh, look, 5 meters is enough. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. 5 meters could probably excel past a mile, and I wouldn't know. So what I mean is, here's a mile, and then here's me. So mile, me. Like, my mom catches stuff exponentially quicker than I would. So I just want her to be there for moral support. It is me buying, quote unquote, maybe buying a house, and I will not have a cosigner. She will not give me money for it. It's not that she's going to take care of me in the sense of financially, but just having her there and knowing that if they tried to fuck me, my mom will fuck them first. And I'm grateful for that. My mom is the best bargainer I know. So I take her everywhere. If I get a car, or, you know, if I go to someplace that bargains, like, I don't know, garage sales, I bring her. Because you could present her something that's like, this one's $3 for $1. My mom would be like, how about 10 cents? It's 10 cents. Good. Will you give me 10 cents for this? And then they somehow magically end up giving her 10 cents for it. I don't know. She's got a gift. My besties, Andy and Dan, have moved. They have a house together. It's a very nice house. And I am happy for them, but I'm lonely. My other friend that lives here is kind of a recluse, it feels like, or he's just not there. I mean, he might not be there. But there's no one else on property but me and the druggies. And I don't have patience anymore, so I just say stuff like, you know, go the fuck home, you trash person. And that makes me feel bad, because I don't want to call somebody a trash person or a piece of trash or that they're garbage, because just because you're on drugs doesn't mean that you're not worth something. But a lot of people on drugs cause me an inconvenience. And it's hard for me to remember at all times that I'm a person and they are a person, and then maybe I should try to help them. But I also know that people on drugs are beyond help a lot of the time. Not because they're stupid, but because they have to hit a place where they want help. I had a really good friend who chose drugs over me many times, and then now she's chosen sobriety over me, so that's fun. It's real fun. It breaks my heart, actually. I did the best I could for her. I'm not saying my best was great, but it was my best. And sometimes your best isn't good enough. And she was like my little sister. And she's gone. I mean, she's still alive and fine, but she's gone. I don't have her. I don't know. I'm starting to get savvy. Gross. All right, we're at 9:15. Anything fun I have to say? I released my first trainee. That was fun. I actually thoroughly enjoyed training. I think I was a decent trainer. I wouldn't say amazing. I mean, I had a lot of positive compliments from people around me and my trainee. But, you know, if you like somebody, you're more apt to say that they're doing well than if you didn't. So I just kind of look at it from an objective stance of going, I think she's going to do great. I really do. She's very smart. This girl picked up on shit left and right super fast. I I was very impressed with her. I think she's going to do well. And I think when she does well, it's going to be this much what I do and like this much everything. You know, like, I think she's going to do well because of her. And I think I gave her the tools to apply to herself to get there. And really, I think that's how it should be. I don't think that she should have to walk around and go, oh, I am only good because my trainer was. No, like, take some ownership in that shit, man. You were smart enough to pick up what I was putting down. Pew, pew. Anyway, I'm being weird. And this, I hope it wasn't like this the whole time. But it might have been. Okay, I just really wanted to show the 4 people that watch my videos that don't know me in person my hair. Because I'm actually super stoked about it. I'm scared what it'll look like curly. But I have a flat iron, so if it looks like shit curly, I'll just flat iron it until it grows out. It will work out because straight, this is fantastic. Like, I'm so happy. I don't think I've been super ecstatic. My hairstylist, I'm going to shameless plug. Her name is Michelle. She works at Salon Z in Wichita. It's out on the west side. If you don't know where it is, use the handy dandy Google. Spoiler alert, it's free. Look at it, go there, book her. She is phenomenal. If you've ever liked anything I've done with my hair other than it being kind of longish, curly, and ginger, it's all her. Any dye job I've had, it's been her. And for like over a year now, my haircuts are her. So if you like my hair, I feel confident in saying, go to Michelle. As a person, I love her. She's a very sweet person, but she's a true artist with a pair of scissors and some fucking dye chemicals. She's fantastic. So, anyway, you want anything to do with my hair and you live in Wichita, go to Salon Z, Google it. It's west side. It's on Central near Ridge. And call up and make an appointment and request her. Because she's literally one of the sweetest, wonderfulest people I've ever met. Anywho, I'm going to go. All my contact details will be down here. If you're the guy that messaged me from the Caribbean, I accidentally hit the back button and now I can't open your message again. So, message again, I guess. All right. Bye. Oh, I said bye. Okay, 2 things. 1, look at Educating Shanny. It's ED capitalized. Educating Shanny. It's about bulimia. It's fantastic. And it's Steph Sanji. I don't know. Okay, so I suck at things. Trying to shamelessly plug people, but 1 second. Nope. Ooh, it's not letting me. Okay. YouTube's being a dick. It's Steph, and I think it's either Stanji or Sanji, but it's Steph and an S. It's STEF and an S. She is a transgender, beautiful person. She's fascinating. She actually has a part of her series where she talks with transgendered males. So if you're interested in those kinds of things, of broadening your horizons, getting to know certain individuals that are different from you, that are also beautiful and fantastic, I encourage you to do it. It's all things that I've enjoyed in my life. So, there's that. Okay, now, bye. Alcohol. Vodka's better than people. Animals are better than vodka. I don't know what the fuck that I'm doing, but poo poo poo.